How's it going?
I am researching what rangers can do right now.
Cool. Might be down a Lazarus and a resin.
Well, that's
Yes.
perfect.
In the middle of combat, what's the loss of the tank and the healer?
Yeah, let's losing a tank and a healer. As long as we have DPS, it doesn't matter.
Well, do we want to give Laz a few minutes? I know we're a little behind already, but we can see if he shows up. Here, let me message him.
Considering how we paused right in the middle of the combat. So
I just fired him a note. He's replying.
Okay, cool. Let me go AFK one moment. I'm just gonna grab her, see if my coffee's done.
So he's running late. Is what's going on with him. He said it will be within the hour, but he can't tell us exactly when. What Resin does for work, because he's always afraid of getting called, and it's the first time it's happened.
I have no idea.
If I get called in, I can just tell them to fuck off. Work at a Wendy's.
Oh, there you go. If I get called in, I can say pass.
I like how my D&D Beyond says there's no internet, but by Roll20 is working just fine.
When is the Dragonlance release? Is that next week or the week after?
I don't know.
So I forgot to actually turn the coffee maker on. Anyway. So yeah, do we want to just get going?
Sure. Yeah, did you heard what I said about Laz?
No, what's up?
He'll be here within the hour. He's not exactly sure when.
Okay.
Yeah, but within the hour.
Okay, so our tank isn't gone.
Well, that's better. Yeah, this was kind of a tough fight. I mean, I guess I could try to play your healer.
Yeah, and Jessica can play Laz.
Don't throw that on me.
Oh, you always play Laz.
Let me see what kind of spell power Rez has left. Resin. Ooh, not a lot.
yeah, he was burning them.
Well, I mean, he can upcast some of these, so actually this isn't terrible. Oh, we'll see. Alright, well, why don't we do a recap at least? Get everything set up. So I think, let's see, last week, well, Lazarus was scribe last week. That's a little less useful. So this week it would be Arnis, if you're okay with that, Arnis.
Sure thing.
Okay.
It
And
was just like 2 weeks ago. Are we out of order again? I don't want to screw somebody else out of a point, is what I'm saying. I'll do it, but I was like 2 weeks ago.
I think you took over for someone 2 weeks ago.
That might be right. Okay, no
Let
worries.
me double check. Or wait. Let's see. Arnis, then... Oh, maybe I screwed up. Did I put it out of order?
Worse.
Oh yeah, I think I did. I changed the order person instead of who actually did it. That's what happened. Ballas, you haven't gone yet, right?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well,
Laz did post the journal recap in the journal channel, so even if he's not here to walk us through it.
yeah, I guess I could read what he posted. All right, so it should be Lazarus's turn this week. So we're kind of in order. We're a little bit off. So yeah, Arnis, we can have you do it this week, and
That's fine.
I'll read Laz's journal. So let's see. Last week, the priest insults Lazarus while mentioning Heronius, so Lazarus kills them. We decide to continue to look for Ellen. Magnus inspects the stone slab door we couldn't open last time and found out that it's a recent construction and looks to be mechanical. Magnus asks for help to search for a mechanism to open the door. Ballas finds some scratch marks indicating that someone might have been nearby but fled when the fight started. The turtle we almost killed last time is now dead and inside the room. Magnus inspects a potion that is brewing and also finds the recipe to create a longsword +1. We continue exploring and we find a mess hall. We find a trap that Lazarus activates and takes lots of damage. We find a second trap, but our thieves are able to disable it. But our thieves are unable to get it disabled. One of those cannons comes to fight us and we kill it. We decide to go down to where Arnis was resting and rest alongside him for an hour. We take the path on the left since the one on the right is blocked by the trap we can't disarm. Ballas almost falls into a hole filled with water, but Deska helps him. Arnis tries to show up by running on... show, I guess, someone up by running on the wall. Ballas and Deska find a hidden room. Lazarus gets his shield. Yeah, baby. Okay. There we go. So that's... He didn't mention the fight you're in, though. That's weird. Oh, wait. Magnus makes a hole to the room of the Archmage, and we find an Iron Golem and start fighting. Alright, so that's, I believe, about everything that happened.
I thought I ran away from the fight with the golem.
Well, I think you did. He doesn't mention that, though. You're still there. You're just outside.
I just don't know what I can do to it, to be honest.
Yeah, it is a formidable opponent. Let's see.
I mean, I guess I'll just try to keep range and just start shooting it with arrows.
There we go. Yeah.
There it is.
All right, so go ahead.
You had stepped out, and then you had to go, and then Raven had you step back in and take a shot with a +2 arrow from your inventory.
Okay.
And you did a shit ton of damage.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I believe
So
you
I need
used
to
the
get rid of
magic
the-
arrow.
Okay.
So what is it the 90th of winter? Is that what it is?
It is the 89th of winter at 4:50 p.m. according to my notes here. Yeah.
It's almost
Yeah.
my birthday.
All right, so let's hop back in. Are you playing Lazarus, Deska?
Yeah, I'll play Lazarus.
Okay, let me make sure you have
He
control of him.
dies. So what, you know?
Would you rather play Resin and I can play Lazarus?
I mean, if you prefer Lazarus, I have no problem with that. I can do either or.
I can play whoever. Sure, I'll play Lazarus, and I'll give you control of Resin. I mean,
My roll 20 isn't working for some reason now. Will you load up?
You could try refresh. That sometimes fixes it when it's not working. Alright, I'll give you control of Resin Sheet.
Okay. I think I might have to step out for a minute. I'm going to try restarting my computer to see if that helps, because I have Wi-Fi, but it's not connecting.
Uh-oh. Well, you're on the Discord though, right?
Yeah.
So that's
Like,
weird.
I have Wi-Fi. I'm here, but nothing wants to load on my Google Chrome.
Huh. Yeah, sure. If you wanna, you could try also Firefox if Google Chrome keeps not working.
Yeah, I'm trying Microsoft Edge real quick to see if that works out.
Yeah, it usually works very similar to Chrome. Alright, let me open up Lazarus' sheet. I am an angry fascist paladin. Got it. Alright. I'm in character. Something I do what my sword tells me. I think that's pretty much him.
Alright, I'll be right back.
I might not use too many of his resources. I'll just try to keep myself alive. Yeah, he doesn't have much healing left. Okay. Alright. Yeah, he's got a couple of spells. Maybe I'll take the dodge action. Alright, so back into it. It was Lazarus' turn. And I believe the Iron Golem goes right after him. So, this might be interesting. What's Laz gonna do? I think he's gonna take the dodge action, because he can't afford to... Something that Lazarus rarely does.
I'm not seeing the map.
We're still on to be continued.
Oh! Yeah, got it. There you go. And man, Lazarus has a lot of token markers on him.
Yeah, he's getting shellacked.
Alright. Does he have dodge yet, or can I add another one? I don't think he has dodge, so here,
I
I'll
don't think
dodge
he has.
too. Now he is dodging for his turn.
Here we are.
And saying, assist me! Because, yeah, he is not feeling good. So, the Iron Golem goes, and I'll just hope Ballas gets this stuff going by the time his turn comes. The Iron Golem...
Deska will give him temporary HP. I gotta remember all the stuff.
I remember what the Iron Golem was going to do. He is going to push Lazarus aside, attempting to overrun him. Because man, oh man, did he not like that Deska shot. Lazarus is going to make a... Oh yeah, especially since he dodged. Yeah, that would be the move. So Lazarus is going to make a check. I don't have any of his tokens set up on my thing. He's going to make a athletics check, which he's kind of good at. 14. And the Golem is going to make an athletics check with advantage, being bigger than him. So he is going to shove him aside. 10, 15, 20, and he is going to knock the table over. So it's 25.
Laz would probably take an Oppie at this point, right?
Yeah, Sentinel
Uh,
Oppie. Let's go, Laz.
Yeah.
He has blessed. Come on.
Well, let's see. So the table is knocked over. I'll use the X. So that's 25. He needs 10 feet to move forward. I think his speed's only 30. So you have to dash to get to Deska. I think at this point, he's just going to turn around and swing at Laz and go for you next turn. Because he's somewhat tactical as a golem, realizing he can't get to you right now. So he does a multi-attack. Punching. Disadvantage. 28 becomes a 17, which would miss. He's going to take a second swing. 18 becomes 16, so yeah, there's a loud clang twice as Lazarus puts his shield up and goes, ah! And two fists, or two sword swipes bounce off, sending sparks everywhere. New round, Deska.
Deska will... God, there's nowhere for me to go. Deska will take one of her transmutation arrows and shoot it at this golem. Because gotta pump out damage, right?
Which arrow was that?
The transmutation one. I don't think we...
Oh, right, you didn't identify them. Let me remind myself what that was. That is... Alright, got it.
Okay.
Pew. No, 14 would not get past its armor as the piece of ammunition just bounces off.
Then Deska would go onto the wall with her boots and then move this way. So she'd go maybe like 10 feet up the wall. I don't know how tall the room is, but she'd go up
I think
about
it's
10
15 feet, if I remember right.
Oh, and she'd go all the way. He's tall enough. He's like 10 feet tall, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
around.
Maybe a little bit. Man.
He could reach you on the ceiling if that's your
Yeah,
question.
yeah. I figured that. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go from here. I'd go 15 up and then...
Oh, that's a good question. What is his reach? I think it's still
20.
5.
25.
Yeah, it's still 5.
30. So I'd go about here. And with that, I would...
I apologize. His sword reach is 10. His fist reach is 5. So he is actually threatening you right now.
Oh, okay. I still have a bonus action. I'll bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And then
Sorry
do
about that.
You do all to move here. And with that, I'll end my turn and give myself 6 temp P. Lazarus had 7 from the last turn.
Did he?
Yes, I rolled it.
Okay.
And
So I'll give him 7. Alright, anything else, Deska?
that is it.
Ballas, what's your status?
Oh, actually, I had blessed. Would it make a difference? I don't know.
No, you couldn't roll high enough. Not with a 14.
Then never mind.
Alice isn't back yet.
Still gone. I'll skip over him for now. And Resin, played by Deska. What do you want to do?
Oh, right, I am him.
If he doesn't get back by the end of the round, let's take a shot.
Okay, Resin's right here. I think Resin's going to upcast Mass Healing Word on everyone in the... Well, actually, yeah, he would. He would 4th level Mass Healing Word. And I have not played a caster on here before, so I don't know how to like cast it as a higher level spell slot.
If you click on...
it pops up.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Alright, so healing energy fills the area, and everyone, I believe, is within 60, so you all gain 12 points of health.
Nice.
Perfect. And with that was his bonus action. With his action, he will cast Toll the Dead.
Lazarus only looks wounded now, not near death.
Wisdom saving throw. It says on here his save is 18, but on there it says 17.
I
I
believe
don't know
it's
which one's right.
18.
Okay.
So, wisdom save. Oh, no, he would fail.
25 damage.
Wow.
Nice.
He is now looking quite a bit angered by resin.
Hey, yo.
Wait, what did you cast on him?
Toll the Dead.
Oh, nice.
With that, that's all resin can do.
Alright, at the end of Resin's turn, the Golem, I forgot had legendary actions, is going to swing
Oh,
at...
I thought he used all 3 of his legendary actions already.
They recharge on his turn.
Oh, yeah.
So, he is going to swing at... Are you back, Ballas?
I am kinda back. I restarted my router and it's starting to work. I'm just getting stuff reloaded now.
Alright, he's going to swing at Laz.
Dodge, boy, dodge.
He
my
does not
goodness.
dodge. So he is struck for 19. Minus 7 is 12. So he is back to near death. Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
Arnis.
Oh boy. Tons of fun. Table's knocked over, so I'm going to step to here.
It's still difficult terrain. It's just kind of broken.
I'm not
yeah,
worried
you
about
should be fine.
with all my movement. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I'm going to take a couple pops out of here.
Okay.
Plus 4, 22.
What's
D4,
the
not
plus
plus
4? It's D4, yeah.
Oh, yeah, D4, damn it.
Oh,
19.
well, that would miss, just barely.
Damn.
Oof. Ooh, but it's not.
14, no, that would miss as well. This is another clang.
Clang, and then we're going to poof over here. Get a shadow step over there, and that is my turn.
Alright. So that is it for you. Let me just update his threat. Magnus. Why was he so mad at you? I forget.
I have obliterated him with 3 different magic missiles,
Oh yeah, you keep throwing volleys at him, that's right.
which is exactly what's about to happen.
Pew pew pew, pew pew pew, pew pew pew.
So, yep, I'm upcasting with my last 3rd level spell slot a magic missile.
Okay.
How do I upcast it again?
It doesn't give you an option, because usually if you upcast it, you just times it by more, since,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was just rolling it manually. Alright. So, 3rd level has me rolling
is...
5d4.
Yeah, plus 5. $17,
17
alright.
points of damage.
Bing, 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 bing. Alright. He is
And-
looking very wounded.
In my movement phase, I'm going to move over here. My movement action, I'm going to move over here. What's on this bookshelf here? Do I see any wands, control devices, anything like that? Or
So there's a bunch of stuff there. If you want to use, let's see. I guess you could use your bonus action to make a investigation, maybe.
roll it.
Should do a quick look. So it looks like a lot of bottles with various components. At this point, you don't see anything that could be that useful to the battle anyway.
Alright.
You might need some time to look at it closer just to figure out if something's hidden there. Is that it for you?
That's it.
Alright, the end of your turn, he is going to take another swing at Laz.
Oh, we just lost ballast again.
24, I believe, would miss. Because his
It
AC
does.
is 26 right now. Alright, so that is it for Magnus. Lazarus goes. Does
I
he?
think you were holding Ballas's action working.
Oh, Ballas, are you back? Are you good?
I'm back now. Everything's
Alright.
fixed. My internet just crapped out on us.
So, you still have a turn to take this turn.
Okay. Well, since he's right there, I guess I'm gonna shoot him with my bow and arrow.
Okay.
Alright, let me just let this finish loading. Alright.
Oof. No, 13 will miss as the arrow dinks off of his tough armor.
Alright. What can I do? Does counting option? Alright. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash.
He is threatening you right now, so if you leave his threatened area, he gets a swipe at you, unless you bonus action disengage.
Okay. Would it be possible to bonus action disengage and go here? Or is that a no?
You would have to use a tumble to get past him, which he doesn't look like he's very agile, so you probably have a good chance. That would take your, what's it called? Your other action. Or no, that would take your bonus action, so I guess you could now. He's kind of blocking the hole right now.
So is this still in his threatened area?
Yes. You could move there, however, if you move any further, he would get a swing at you with cover.
Okay.
Because the wall would at least give you cover as you moved away.
Alright. I have a decent amount of health to maybe survive one hit, so I think I'll just chill here.
Okay. Speaking of, at the end of your turn, he is going to swing at you.
You have
Okay.
8 temporary HP.
Okay.
Whoa.
Did I lose any health prior?
I
don't
believe
think so.
32 would get you.
Oh, yes, but like, so do you know how much damage in total I should be taking right now? Because I have 42 right now, and that's what I started out with. Or that's what I had at the end of last game.
So how many temp HP did you give him?
He got 8 temporary HP, and he should have got the heal from Resin for the 12 if he was missing any health.
Okay, so he got 12, then he got 8. So he takes the 8 from this hit, and then he would take 15 points of damage over that.
Alright, so quick math, that would make me 62. And how much damage should I take?
Well, you're at 54. I just gave you the heal.
54. Okay.
So if you just type in minus 15, it'll do the math for you in the 54 thing.
Okay.
You don't even have to calculate it.
That didn't work. Oh,
So you just, well, the 15 is there, you highlight it, and then you type minus 15 and hit enter. And you are at 39. So Lazarus goes. Does he want to dodge? Or is he, you know what? I think Lazarus would swing. I don't think he's going to
Lazarus
dodge again.
definitely would go
Lazarus-
all
yeah,
out,
yeah.
just
All
this
out.
once.
Laz is like, I got this. So Lazarus is going to take his 2 longsword swings. Alright, well, that didn't do so good. 12 will miss. And
Does it have Vow on him? I don't know what all his symbols are.
oh, did he vow of enmity this thing? I think you're right. I think he did. So
Yep.
26 would hit. He will do 9 slashing. Then he'll swing again. 22 will hit, striking him for another 11. Okay. That is it for him. So the golem gets to go now. The golem.
He gets 8 per HP.
8, alright. The golem is going to turn around towards Deska and Resin.
Son of a bitch.
And he's going to use his poison cone on the two of you. I need a
No.
con save.
It's a dump stat, though. Why would you do this?
You're immune.
I am immune. I'm immune.
Are you immune to poison damage?
No. Okay, that fails.
She just tells us
And Resin, pull his up. Constitution save. Hey.
So you take 36 poison, Deska. Resin, you take, well, I guess it's both. You take 18 poison.
This isn't uncannyable, is it?
No, it's a con save. It's not a dex
Damn.
save.
Not evasion. I just meant uncanny. But since it's not an attack per se.
No,
so I don't
you
think I
can't.
can-
No, you can't roll with it to half it. It's on attack roll.
Okay. How much was it?
36 poison.
Okay. Now I'm gonna make this con save.
To hold bless. Alright, bless is gone. Pew, 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 pew.
Epic.
So everyone who's blessed is no longer blessed.
That means Arnis and Laz are no longer blessed.
I used to believe in Deska.
What do you mean? I just take the whole freaking con save. What do you mean?
Alright, so that was his action. He is going to...
Sitting here making smart-ass comments into a muted microphone.
he's
laughing.
going to move this way, which Lazarus will oppie him.
Was 36.
Yeah. Well, he's no longer blessed, but 25 will strike. That stops his movement, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he stays here, taking 8 slashing.
Channel divinity.
I think he has like 1 left. I guess he could do his
That's
smite.
it. This would be the time.
Exactly.
Look, I'm Laz Light here. I'm not going to use all his resources. I don't know if he needs the spells for later. I'm not going to make. I don't assume
This
anything.
is the man that shotguns his spell slots like it's Kool-Aid.
I
man.
know. That's exactly what a paladin should do.
Look.
That's their whole job. It's like channel divinity until spell
All right,
slots are
fine. I'll use a channel divinity. Hang on. What does he have? I think he has a first level, so he'll use that
Hit him.
to do 2d8. Pew! That's another 5 damage. Every little bit helps. And that's it for the golem. Into a new round, Deska.
Hey, you son of a bitch. I am going to steady
Son of a
aim
bitch. Okay.
and pull out the transmutation arrow again. Or should I? No, I'm gonna use the transmutation arrow, steady aim, and we're gonna just shoot you in the fucking kneecap, bro. Boom. 23.
Yeah, 23 would hit.
Oh yeah, and then boom.
So he would take 23 damage. Ouch.
Oh yeah.
He's looking pretty wounded, but he is still up.
Oh, that's that's not good. And for my final move, I will shield myself for 7 Tim.
Okay, at the end of your turn, he's going to take a sword swipe at Laz. Ooh, natural 1. That would miss.
Ooh, a plus 13. That's just lovely.
Ballas.
Yeah, his iron golems are strong.
What was Lazarus's temp? He got 8, right? Yeah.
He had 8, yeah.
Is my steady eye still affecting him out of curiosity?
Yeah, you would have advantage to your attacks, I believe. Or wait, you didn't put a, how long does that last?
It's a minute.
It's a minute. I
Alright.
tried putting a timer on him, but then I had to leave.
Alright, so yeah, it should still be
We can
affecting.
just-
I think it should be at
mean, if-
7 rounds, because that's when Lazarus did his opponent thing. So yeah, you still have advantage on attacks against him.
I'm going to, and yeah, I tracked. I was supposed to take an arrow out for my missed attack, right?
Yes.
I did that. Just making sure I was doing the right thing. Okay. I'm going to attempt to shoot him with my short bow again, and I'm going to use an evocation arrow.
Oh!
Oh God!
All right.
One.
So you
What?
You just somehow fire over his head into the room, and hit the ceiling. Anything
That's
else?
the first time I've seen that on Roll20.
I mean, I guess.
Alice
nervous.
feels embarrassed.
You were nervous.
Sometimes you get
It's
nervous.
okay.
A little stage fright. It's okay.
It's a big angry iron creature in front of you. It makes sense.
All right. Well, is he still threatening this area?
Yes. He's threatening up to 10 feet, within 10 feet of him.
Can I just step back a little bit?
He would take a swing at you.
Can I disengage?
Yes, if you disengage, you can step back because you wouldn't provoke oppies.
Okay.
Alright, so you step back. At the end of your turn, he's going to go for Laz again. Yeah.
There goes a good
22 would miss, luckily. That is it for him. Resin.
Resin. Let's. Is Last still near death?
He is, yes.
Okay, Resin with bonus action Healing Word at level 2. And then we set it level 2. We get old 10 HP.
Is that
And
11?
then,
11.
oh, it's 11? Oh. I don't know how to read it. Y'all got it. And then we're gonna Toll the Dead again. Remember me, old man?
Dong.
Remember me.
He
Man,
does
that thing
remember
is-
you. But he would make it with a 20.
Ooh.
Unaffected.
Wait, he has advantage?
Yikes. Yeah.
Oh,
he
because
has
of the
a-
magic resistance.
Yeah.
Yep. Because construct.
I think that's all my boy can do, but he can take this temp HP. Whew.
Okay,
Rolling
so
hot.
it feels a little bit better. The golem. That pillar. Could have had you, Magnus. Could have had you.
I know.
Fucking pillars
That's
in
the
the way.
reason why I moved there.
Alright, he's gonna swing at Laz again. Fine, Laz. You want my anger? There you go, 25. Oh, it would miss though, because you need 26.
Take it up, boy!
Just needs a 13. Come on, Gollum, get it together. That's it for Resin. Arnis.
We're going to run around the pillar. Hi, Magnus. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Go right here and takes 2 swings.
Okay.
Nope.
Dink. 21 will strike. Or wait, whoops.
Oh gosh, I was like, whoa!
11, 13, 14.
14.
He's looking pretty bad, but he's still up.
Come on,
What?
Arnaz!
Later, bitches. Poof.
Jesus.
And he poofs away before he can do anything.
You don't have any key left?
Gonna try
I'm
to
gonna-
stun on that or something.
I can't stun him. He's a
You
big
don't
metal
know that.
golem.
You haven't tried.
No, I gave you all the resistance. He's not resistant to stunning. He's resistant to everything but stunning.
It's true. Although he does
Did you
have a
say
really
that?
high con save. But yeah, he did. He said he is not resistant to stunning.
No, I don't remember that.
I'll just say,
Magnus
Magnus
yells,
is like,
"Stun him!"
is looking at him as he runs around the pillar. Is like, why didn't you stun him?
Magnus. Although Magnus
some
might
pretty meaty
actually kill
knuckles,
him
man.
here.
Yeah, this is Magnus doing what he does, and going to upcast a second level magic missile because I have no high level spells left. So
Wanna see me do it again?
4d4
Plus 4, yep.
plus 4. Wow!
Ooh, he is really close to going down. Anything else?
Yep, and I'm going to continue to move
Hup, 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 hup. All right, you can run across the room.
25 feet right there. Yep.
All right, he is going to. All right, So, the end of your turn, Laz, you are getting... Is there anything else this guy can do? I'm missing something, I think. I don't think so, but let me just see.
Well,
It's
brother.
an iron golem. It does smash and stomp. That's
Yeah.
what it does. And spit.
Yeah.
Smash, stomp, and spit.
And spit every now and then. Yeah, he's just going to take another sword swing. Yeah! Oh, there we go. You should have... There you go. Take that, Lazarus. Yeah! Well...
-8.
Yeah, you've been fortifying him. So he takes 8 points of damage.
Let's go.
And is once again back down to near dead.
But stand.
But standing, Lazarus is like, I got this. And
Only a
he's
flesh
gonna,
wound.
yeah, he's gonna spit some blood and swing. Man, that advantage is paying off.
Yep.
Clang. And
Let's go.
he falls to pieces. All right. So the golem has been slain. What do you all want to do?
Walk back over here to see what's up here.
Healing.
Lazarus breathes hard.
Oh, no. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give Lazarus my 2
Blood
potions.
coming out of his mouth. His wrists are probably all like black and blue from absorbing those hits.
Deska will give everybody 1 tap of the Twilight before it goes away.
So what you can do? How many rounds do you have left of it?
I have.
Did you put a timer on by chance?
I think my thing is on the timer.
Because what someone else in my game does is they'll just roll a bunch of dice for everyone and take the highest that they roll. But I don't know if you put a timer on your thing.
I don't think so.
So we'll say 5. So roll what is it, D6? So roll 5 D6s, and then just take the highest for each person. It is a D6, right?
It is a D6, yes.
Yeah.
Plus my wisdom modifier.
Yeah, so just roll 5 D6s and take the highest for each person. Most times you'll roll a 6 somewhere in there.
Laz just logged in right on time.
4. Everybody
Just
gets
as the
6
fight
HP.
ended. Well, no, you gotta do it for each person.
For
so
each
like
person?
for this, the highest you rolled was a 4. So what would
Okay.
that be for your ability?
6. It's plus.
It's plus 6?
No, it'd be plus 2 from my wisdom, so it'd be 4 plus 2.
I thought it was like your level
No.
plus your wisdom or something for the temp HP.
It is D6 plus your wisdom.
That's it? Are you sure?
Yep. Yeah.
I don't think that's right. I'm gonna double check.
Hold on. I can.
Because I have a bunch of clerics like...
Laz,
shit.
you got the
Cleric
last
level.
hit on the golem, not like
yeah,
30
my
seconds
cleric
ago.
level, and it's only 2. So.
Okay, so gotcha. So it'd be for example, like if you did that for Arnis would get 6, but he already has 8. So now you could
Okay.
like roll for each person and see if you roll a 6.
All right, I'm gonna type out who it's for and then roll it.
Okay.
Jessica
Laz,
still has her channel running, and so she's
she's giving temp HP.
giving everybody temp HP at the end of the battle. But you just dropped the golem with your last sword hit. So
Yeah, you were just barely able to take him down before he cut you in half. Luckily, you had your healers keeping you up. So yeah, what does everyone want to do? The dungeon is quiet.
I give Laz the potion of healing I had. Here.
Unfortunately, the magical lab that was here was almost completely destroyed when he smashed the
yeah,
table.
I'm gonna investigate the room, whatever's left of the table plus the bookshelves and the end table and this thing, whatever this armoire over here is.
Yeah, it's like an armoire, basically. So there are, looks like 2 beds, carpets, some dressers, 2 snake statues, which look a little odd. You got those 2 shelves, the pillar in the middle of the room, the destroyed lab, and the armoire. I guess give me perception checks if you want to look around.
I was going to say to everybody, he freaked out when I got to about where Magnus was when I first charged into the room.
He did seem upset when someone went over there.
True.
So,
And he also tried to go after Magnus when he went over there, but Relaz stopped him.
drink your potion of healing, Laz, because I already took it off my sheet.
What is it? Normal?
Yeah, exactly.
It's
6 temp points for me.
Yeah.
3d4 plus 2.
For what? No, it's 2d4 plus 2 for a
Okay.
potion. So
I gonna-
Magnus, yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
I said I rolled a 19 to look around with Magnus.
Oh right.
Let me roll as well.
Can that be an investigation or is it perception?
I think we just had roll perception.
Usually, to find its perception to kind of figure out is investigation. So perception is more to like spot things, and investigation is to like figure out what's going on someplace or what happened.
Desk over here pulling up.
Yeah, 27. So something. Let's see. What would you notice with that? You notice probably a few things. You would notice that the bookcase, and actually Magnus, with your investigation, you would probably notice this too. That the bookcase here has some scratch marks on the floor in front of it, as if it can be moved. You don't know how it can be moved. I guess the how would be more investigation. Okay.
It was a 28.
So, investigating the bookcase, you find that on the inside, it looks like there's a little, like a, how do I describe it? Like a, well, it's a switch, but you'd see more than that. Looks like it. I'll just say you find a switch on the inside of the bookcase. That's the easiest way. So you're guessing that might be how the bookcase moves. Because right now, if you just try to move it, it doesn't seem to budge.
Oh, push the switch.
Alright, so you flick the switch, and you believe that the wheels or the bottom of the bookcase might unlock, and you are able to pull it aside. One moment.
Magnus, did you pull essence out of the golem already?
No, not yet.
No.
Okay.
I
So
will
the
do that.
the bookcase moves to the side a bit, and you would see what looks like a spell book hidden in a cubby in the wall behind the shelves here.
Ooh.
Jackpot!
That's about
Magnus
it,
is
though.
very excited.
It's like, oh, spell book.
I'm gonna examine the spell book and see if it seems to have any magical effects on it.
So you're gonna read it?
I'm gonna examine it before I touch it.
Examine it.
Yeah, I did have detect magic on before the fight started.
It's a spell book. It's gonna pop as magic.
Yeah, the spell book is magical. Spell books themselves, I don't think are usually magical. They can hold magic, but I don't know if the actual spell book is magical. I forget. But this one definitely is, whatever it is. Let me check.
I just worried there was like a glyph of warding or something on it, like before the wall or the door.
It looks like there's some fancy, like, I don't know if it would be embroidery, but like decoration on the front of the spell book.
Embossing.
Embossing, I guess. It would say evocation. Basically in, I think, Elven. I forget. Do
I
you
have
speak Elven?
comprehend languages still kicking.
Okay, so yeah, you would know that it says evocation on it. Oh, and it also who had detect magic?
Deska.
Yeah, as I said, there is an aura on it.
That book is radiating with some type of magic.
What kind?
Let me look at it. What kind of magic is it, boss?
It is alteration, I believe.
Alteration. They may not appear to be what it seems to be. I don't know.
Alteration is generally, well. Do you have knowledge arcana?
No.
Yeah. So yeah, you're not sure. But Magnus, you would know that alteration generally means like the item might be altered on the physical level somehow, like stronger or just different in some way than the normal item.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Magnus is going to reach out and take the spell book.
Okay. Yeah, the spell book, you can pick it up.
And I will attempt to read it.
So it looks like it is written in Elven. There are pretty much, probably as the book stated, pretty much all evocation spells in here. You would find, reading through it, you'd quickly find that it has all the first level evocation spells in the book.
Oh.
And probably
just the first level.
All the first level, all the second level, and a bunch of other ones as well. Let me get back to you on that. I can have a list for you later.
Got it.
Can
What was
we
the
investigate?
determination that you made on the scribing? Given my subclass, I can scribe like 2 minutes per level, but for an existing spellbook. So how long?
So as long as you have the inks to do it, because you do need the magical inks, because you don't need regular ink, but magical ink for spells you would still need. So yeah, it depends on how many spells you want to put in there, but you can put them in pretty fast as long as you have the necessary ink. Because I don't think you can't use other wizard spellbooks if I remember right. You have to have it in your own.
No,
spellbook.
I'd have to transfer it into mine.
Yeah.
So.
So yeah, if you had some time, you could probably copy a bunch of these as long as you had the inks to do it. Did you say something, Ballas? Or sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, how do you want me to track the ink? So just subtract the gold?
Well, you usually, if you're in town, you can buy them. You can make them if you're a, what do you call it, an alchemist. You can make them out of components.
Yep,
or you can buy them in town. They're pretty easy to make. If you have a day, you can make, I think, like 1,000 per day worth of ink, 1,000 GP worth.
Okay. Then I'll just collect the essence off the golem.
Okay. So that'll be
that takes
10 minutes
to do, correct?
Or no, that'll be a minute. Sorry, it's a minute per creature. But what did you say you were doing, Ballas, while he's working on that?
I was going to investigate one of the snake stone statues over here.
The statues seem lifeless, but very lifelike. And Deska, you would confirm that there are auras coming from the statues.
What kind of auras?
I think those would be summoning. No. No, probably transmutation again.
I'd say be careful with those. They're radiating magic.
So they're real. Got it. I wouldn't say that, but...
Oh, and there would be a lot of stuff in this room magical. A lot of the stuff on the bookshelves, you'd see magical auras coming from. You see magical auras on the beds, the carpets, the armoire. Even the stone pillar in the center is magical.
Oh, man. This room is just a light with magic, huh? It makes sense, though.
Yeah, someone fairly powerful may have resided here at one point.
I'm going to check on the shelf for anything interesting.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
The one thing I'm good at. That is not the right check. Where is my perception? There it is.
So it looks like there are a bunch of glass vials. 20 to be precise. 20,
ones?
Yeah, probably for potion making. There's also a bunch of arcane components, probably about 600 gold pieces worth.
I'm gonna throw a marble at Magnus so we can get him.
Yeah, right.
All these, what? Oh, yeah. So Ballas points this out to you while you're collecting essence, Magnus.
600 GP of arcane components.
Yeah. So you're taking those.
Yep.
All right. And you can keep those
and the
in
20
your
glass vials, unless anybody wants some for
Yeah,
essence.
Deska's gonna say, I kind of need a couple of those for my own.
poisons and such.
Yeah.
Anybody else want any, or can Deska and I split these?
All
It's
yours.
just stuff.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, give me an arcane or alchemical roll for the golem.
I'll do arcana.
Okay. So you would get 90 gold pieces worth of iron golem essence.
90.
Yeah. If you want
Resin
to
would say.
put that in a separate container, or you can
Is
mix
this
it.
room dusty or anything?
It is actually fairly clean for how old it is.
Are the pillows still poofy?
Yeah, the bed's in good condition. Everything seems in really good condition.
Okay.
Deska, you take 10 of those vials, and I'll take the other 10.
Yeah. Resin will.
Real quick, Lazarus, are you doing anything, or are you just kind of catching your breath right now?
Oh, I'm just standing, watching everybody scramble around.
Doing their stuff. Resin's probably leaning against the pillar. Arnis is sitting on the bed. Yeah, okay, so you got the golem essence.
I'm stealing a pillow and blanket.
I think,
you can, if you want to take one, you can add those to your inventory.
I think my last act is Resin. Resin would ask, are we planning to immediately do something, or are we
Oh,
taking
you
a breather here?
only play Resin in battles. I do him for
I want
LP.
I want him to use Prayer of Healing, though. That's the whole thing.
I think we should rest.
Unfortunately, we have that door that can't be closed.
Bro.
should
Can we just
probably-
put the iron golem's body
Just
right in front of the
stick
door?
the Iron Golem body into it, and it's blocked.
So I don't know if anyone here is strong enough to move the iron golem.
Laz?
I think me and Laz could move.
I mean,
it
it's
easily.
like trying to move a car without wheels. It's probably
We
just
got
going to
5
lay
people.
there
I moved a truck with 5 people before.
without wheels.
Does in a ditch count?
No, because you can still roll it on something. I mean, I guess if you all want to
Well, we're
make
not-
strength checks, maybe. If
Or we could
someone
go back
rolls
to the
like
room
really
that's
high.
safe. Or we could go back to the room we've used before.
But
Not
there's
that
beds
far
in
back.
this room.
Yeah,
Can I
but
do that with my telekinesis? This ability here? Can I move it with my mind into the hole? Shove the corpse in the hole.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
The target makes a strength saving throw, typically.
It says one creature, though. That's the only thing. It's technically an object right now, once it becomes a corpse.
Yeah.
So probably not at this point, because it's just, yeah, unless you have the actual spell that you can use to move objects, it's probably unavailable.
No, I do. I have that spell too, but I don't have any spell slots for telekinesis, and I have Mage Hand, but I don't think it's strong enough.
No, Mage Hand's 5 pounds, so this is definitely more than 5 pounds.
And I have Tensor's Floating Disc, but that's 500 pounds.
This thing is probably closer to like a ton.
I was gonna say, if it's all metal and if it's around 10 foot tall, I'd say, like, ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. Like a couple of tons, like a car size, just like a pile of metal laying on the floor. So probably not at this point.
Is it in pieces, or is it a single piece?
Yeah,
think some
I
scrap
guess,
metal could be useful.
you know, you could, let's see, the door is locked. The only problem, there's a hole in the wall. I mean, you could probably shove, like, the big sword across the door to kind of block it.
Actually, I have a better idea. I'm going to cast Leomid's tiny hut as a
There you
ritual.
go.
10 minutes. And now we have a hut to stay in, or I can use the hut to block the hole.
Arnis really wants to leave this room. Yeah, you could
We
you
don't
could
wanna leave this room open.
you could block the hole because it's a 5-foot sphere, so it at least make it really tight to get in. They'd have to like squeeze past.
Yep. 10-foot radius immobile dome of force. So,
Yeah. All right. So is that what you're doing?
yeah, I'll do that as a ritual and block the hole.
So go ahead and place a 10-foot square, I believe, or is it 10-foot radius? 10-foot radius, I think. Place the spell where you want to put it.
Okay, game resources. Spell effects, 10-foot radius sphere. I have there's a 15, oh, there's a 10-foot radius. Circle.
Yeah, I know other people have used it. Or no, you want the radius, not the circle. So I think this is technically a radius. It's a little bit bigger.
It says radius.
Yeah.
On
Yeah, that's it. It's like over... I guess you have to put it like up here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you would take 10 minutes, and actually, before you do that... Oh shit, my dice are still in my backpack. Crap. One moment.
Was that for me, Raven?
No, he said he'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Easy, baby.
Oh wait, I'm muted. So you take the 10 minutes, no issues, and you're just taking an hour rest?
I think they need a long rest, don't they?
You want to try to take a long rest here?
mean, that's pretty dangerous.
I mean, yeah, there's no real way to just fully block the doors, so... And there were enemies here earlier, they definitely try to get in.
Yeah, we could just go back to the other room.
I don't think we'd be able to take a long rest in there either.
Is anyone following D&D 1 or 1 D&D or whatever it is?
I am off and on.
Yeah. I'm
Is it?
looking at
Are they actually taking away short rests from that?
Not as far as I saw. No.
That's what I had heard, that they're not doing short rests anymore. I was just curious.
I'm not super interested in it, so I haven't really been paying a lot of attention to it.
I
Yeah,
don't even know what it is.
it's the new D&D edition, or not an edition. It's supposed to just be like the next D&D. I was just curious.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're taking away ability score increases from your class, or not your class, your race, and putting it in your background.
Yeah, which actually I'm fine with that. I would prefer that. I think that's a fine change for me.
I played in a game that used the 1 D&D rule set, and for the most part, it's relatively the same.
Yeah, and that's what I heard. A lot of the stuff. Some of the stuff I saw was pretty good, but
yeah, some of it's pretty nice. But overall, it's the same.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it doesn't change too much because, I mean, 5e is pretty streamlined. You don't need to make it more streamlined.
Yeah, I think it might be nice to have, like, maybe small like optional sets of rulings, maybe for like more hardcore games or more like realistic games. But overall, I think the rules are pretty good as is.
Yeah.
All right. So are we trying to rest an hour or a day?
An hour.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, an hour. We don't have to.
Well, the hut will last for 8 hours. Might as well take
Yeah, but I
advantage.
can recast it as a ritual in any room we want to go to. So we effectively, as long as I have 10 minutes to cast it, we can put a hut anywhere. So.
Resin will say, if more of those Steel Shadow come back, they may have wizards with them. So we have to be cautious. I don't think the constructs will be a problem with the hut, but it can be dispelled. Yes, Magnus?
With enough power.
He nods.
Lazarus would look at Resin and be like, "Since when the fuck do you talk like that?
He says it was
Since when have you spoken this much?
It was a
What is going on? What is the code word?"
Oh, man.
Shrugs. He says, it was just a suggestion.
Oh no.
Oh, wait. You don't know the code word? This is bad. Wait, would Resin actually know it?
No, he joined afterwards.
Yeah, he joined after Platypus.
Alright, fine.
Yeah, I don't think you ever discussed that with him. But yeah, he just looks at you funny. He's like, code word. I don't
It's
know.
Platypus.
Oh. Yes, but it was just a thought, he says. So we could try to pass the hour, but does anyone want to do anything during that hour? There's still a lot to be explored in here.
Can I look for the arrows I shot?
Actually, let me make sure I write down what you guys found. So as a general rule, you can take 10 minutes after a combat to recover half the arrow or half the ammunition fired rounded down. So if you fired one arrow, it's gone. If you fired two, you can get one of them back, etc.
So I fired 3, so I only get one
back.
regular arrow back. Okay.
Well, I thought you fired... did you fire regular arrows? I thought you fired magical ones.
I fired 1 magical and 2 regular, but I missed with the regular, and I...
So the regular
No, I only
ones
fired-
wouldn't do any damage to him. Just FYI. That's why I assumed you would switch to the magical. I think you fired 2 magical and 1 regular, because you fired 1 at the start, and then you fired 2, and both of them missed. So you can recover 1 of the magical ones.
Okay.
I will also recover my transmutation arrow of the 2 that I fired.
All right,
I've only been shooting evocation. I haven't shot any of the transmutation yet.
Yeah, that's fine. So you got the evocation spell book and the 600 GP worth of components, right?
Yeah.
So there are a couple of other things you would see. It looks like there are some essences on the actual bookcase here. You see a bunch of vials there with various essences in them. I don't know if anyone's interested in those.
I mean, Duska would take a look at it if it's there. Got a whole hour to...
So
I should probably take a short rest.
you can look at this stuff without. You can rest while you're doing this. It's not. It's not difficult or what's it called? Strenuous. Yeah, strenuous work.
How long does it take to turn essence into components? This is something that I've been collecting essence and we talked about it, but can I be doing that while they're searching the room?
So generally it takes downtime. I believe it's a day with an alchemy lab, and you can do, I think, up to 1,000. Similar as converting components to essence. Though you know that certain magical items require essence to make as well as components. So there is some benefit to keeping powerful essence, such as a iron golem in its raw form. Because certain more powerful magical items require more powerful essence to create.
So then, so the components that I have collected, can I use that to scribe the spells from the spell book into mine?
You would have to turn them into inks first. There also could be some inks in this room. It does seem like a wizard's room, so we might have some stash somewhere.
Yeah, I'll ask everybody to look for inks, if they could.
Alright, so let me give you.
I can't see shit. So.
Yeah, let me give you a quick rundown of the essences on the shelf there. So those are the essence amounts.
Huh.
One of them is a demon essence, which is peculiar.
Yeah, I remember that name.
You haven't seen any demons around here. So looking around, there is also a little nightstand here.
Sure, smash it open.
Give me a perception check.
All right.
As you look through the drawers. Good roll. Give me D20 rolls, everyone but Deska.
Time for me to roll a 1. That's what I'm good at. Right in the middle. Holy smokes. He's got a 10 take today.
Arnis is gonna win.
I think so.
Oh, man. That's so wrong. I was getting ready to send the message of it. It says, all this stuff just burdens and disrupts your inner peace. See?
Magnus, you didn't... Have you done a wish list roll yet? I didn't think you did.
No.
You didn't get one? Okay. Just making sure, because I saw that you... I thought... Okay, anyway. So... Arnis.
Jaw.
Oh, wait, if you mean that I've rolled a d20 for loot before, we did do that in the last one when we were in the 2-chest room, but I didn't win that roll either.
Yeah, that's what I mean if you won one.
No, I didn't.
So... oh, you didn't mark the rarity of these? Alright, I gotta look this up. Give me a D100 roll. $37. I don't know if this is a real item you put down, so I'm just gonna skip this one and try this other one.
What is the real item I put down? You think I randomly made stuff up?
Well, on your wish list here, I don't think some of these are real. I'm reading. It's like, what is this? All right, let me look at this one.
Cloak of Dismazement, Gloves of Soul Catching, Brace of Defense, Tool of Understanding.
Isn't it arrow catching? I don't know what a Glove of Soul Catching is.
Yeah, let me look it up and beyond, yeah.
Maybe I just don't have it in here.
No, it's a thing. It's a legendary item.
Legendary did you just put down all legendary and rare stuff?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I put down the best things for a monk. That's what I put down.
Alright, so unfortunately you didn't roll high enough to get any of these. So... give me a D10 roll.
Very mediocre today.
Oops. Did I just accidentally log out. Dang it.
Oh, gloves of soul catching. Awesome.
That's not how it works. Did you roll something?
Yeah. I rolled a 5.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Very mediocre today.
So in this nightstand here, there is a couple of potions. Looks like 3 vials that are marked as greater healing in Elven. So it looks like he had marked them, whoever made these. Other than that... Or go ahead.
Am I supposed to carry Arnis?
No, I'm just telling the group as this. I was asking,
okay.
There was a possibility of getting a wish list item, but everything you put is like super rare, so I didn't roll high enough for any of that.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Luck is not on his side today.
Unfortunate. But yes, you would find that. You would also, actually, you would find some inks in here. These look like they are magical inks. It looks like there's about 300 gold pieces worth.
Magnus twitches. It's like, did somebody find ink?
Yeah, as if somewhere else, someone...
It's like I smell it.
I drink the ink. I gulp it down. There's no ink.
Ballast just drinks the ink. This is no potion. But yeah, that's all you find in the nightstand there. Some potions and a couple of vials of magical ink. What did I say? 300 GP.
Of ink.
Of ink, yeah. 300 GP of magical ink. So, yeah, and the other... Oh, wait. Actually, hang on. Give me another D10 roll, Ballas.
Me? Okay.
Yes.
Boom.
Oof.
So in one of the drawers, there are a couple of scrolls that have a bunch of odd, wording on them. Do you have arcane knowledge trained or proficiency?
No.
Okay, so it's written in Elven, so you might not even be able to read it. Looks kind of strange to you. A couple of
the only languages I know are Undercommon, Common, and Thieves' Cant.
Yeah, so just a couple of pieces of paper that you don't recognize. Looks like the same language that Magnus has been reading.
And I just hand him to Magnus.
This is another recipe. It is a recipe for smoldering armor.
Ooh. Well, that sounds interesting in that.
Armor recipe. Was it just one recipe?
Yeah, it's just a recipe on how to make smoldering armor, which actually you would know is more of a cosmetic thing, because it just makes armor that looks kind of cool because it smolders and smokes. It's not use-wise, it's not as good. It is magical, so it's generally a little bit weighs a little bit less because it's usually masterworked. But as far as the magic, it doesn't do as much for actual. It's more like, cosmetic over function.
Right.
My God.
Oh, and the spellbook, that's the other thing you got.
Yep.
What else you doing?
Anybody find any other inks anywhere?
Nothing on the inks, but I'd rather you look at the statues than anybody else. You have a better eye for this kind of thing. I don't know what's up with them.
The statues? Give me an Arcana check. If you want to look at those. Let's see. You would guess from what you were told about their auras, these might be constructs, but they don't seem to be active. These cobras.
Can I identify them with ritual? I don't have it memorized. I'd have to ritual it.
Yes, although that would interfere with your short rest because it would be casting a spell. So you might want to wait till the rest is over.
Yep.
I think the only thing left to search is the armoire over here.
Give it a look, shall we?
We've already
Lazarus
done
will take care of that.
one short rest in this facility, haven't we?
Not here, but I believe so. Yes, I think you've done one elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were pretty beat up. So.
Lazarus, you're gonna open up and search the armoire.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Should I give you a perception?
Yes. Give me a perception.
Watch this. Watch this. Hell yeah!
Okay.
Oh boy.
So there are several nice-looking things. Looks like robes and cloaks in here that are hanging. Everyone but Arnis and Deska, give me a d20 roll. There seems
Is
to be
everybody rolling
another.
one?
Yes, everyone but Arnis and Deska, because they got wish list stuff.
I didn't get any wish list stuff.
Well, you had the chance at it. You just want like super godly items, so. I think
worry,
that's
I'll
everyone.
Just get my
Wait, didn't I also get one?
Did
You
you?
did get a shield.
Yeah, you got a shield.
I got my
Oh,
shield.
why didn't
yeah.
I mark you off? All right. So in that case, thank you for being honest. It would just be Ballas and Magnus, but you both got 8, so give me another roll. The two new
Let's
people.
go. Let's go.
God damn. I can't
Hey,
roll this d20 to save my life. Oh,
Well,
there we
there
go.
you go. Let's
There you
see. I do have a wish list for a list for you, right? It looks like it.
Yep.
Give me
what
a
does Magnus want?
give me a D100 roll.
99.
Robe
And
of the
thank,
Archmagi.
and thank you for listing the rarities. It makes my
Maybe
job
that, yeah.
easier.
Roll 1d100. Let's see what
99.
happens.
That's
Not that.
99.
Show me.
Show me anguish.
All right. What do you got here? So as you're kind of looking around through the robes, a looks like a small pearl would fall out of the pocket of one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not sure what it does, but you kind of look at it. Looks like a pearl to you.
I'll grab it. And I'll probably tell Arnis, hey, do you know what this is? And I'll throw it at Arnis.
You just throw at me?
Yeah,
So-
I threw the pearl at you.
He throws a pearl to you, and you all see what he finds in here. I assume you're all like there, so you would all notice
Yeah.
this.
it's a-
You would see
Take a
that
look
it
at it.
is magical, Deska.
Careful, Arnis. It's radiating magic. It might blow up.
It's a pearl.
Let me take a look at that.
Just telling you what I see.
All right, I throw it across the room at Magnus.
Keep chucking the
Does
magic
he
blast.
have
Yeah.
hands?
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like roll to see if you drop or anything. That's fine. You give it to him. It might be some sort of magical item. You'd probably have to identify it to find out more, though.
Yep.
Give me a
Well,
moment.
after this rest, I'll be able to identify it. And I'll motion to everybody else to say if there's anything else that anybody doesn't know what we've got, bring it here, and I'll be able to identify it at the end of this break.
And there is actually one other thing in the armoire. Just give me a moment.
Oh. Fantastique.
Hey,
I'll look up something.
we killed a golem.
You certainly did.
Let's go.
Arnis, give me a D10 roll. Or sorry, Lazarus, because you were the one searching in the armoire.
Me?
Yeah.
Roll a 5.
10.
3.
Oh my god!
Okay. Just looking up some rarities. Making sure none of these are... Yeah, all the robes are like super rare. Does this group have a robe of useful items?
No.
No.
I don't even
I don't even know what that is.
Oh,
What?
Don't know what it is.
I thought
The
I...
robe of useful items does
Yeah.
exist in 5e, I think.
It does. I thought I gave it to this group, but I might be getting you confused with my other group.
Wow.
You
So
don't give
yes,
us any-
there is a strange robe in there. What do you mean I don't give you any? Shut up. Yes, I do. I just gave you a bunch
Hug
of
your
stuff.
shield and be quiet.
Yeah, he got his magical shield. Look at this guy. There is a robe that looks odd in there. It seems to have a bunch of strange patches all over it. Of various things, ranging from daggers to windows. Which is also radiating magic.
Windows.
Yeah. You would also find an amulet in there as well that is radiating magic.
Whoa.
This is what the robe looks like. I'll paste it.
Oh.
So yeah,
Nice.
you think that's all that's in here. It doesn't seem like anything else is in here of value. You've already kind of looked under the beds, partially under the carpet or rug, but yeah, that seems like everything. So, our rest. Let's see how that goes. After about 20 minutes or so into the hour rest, you would hear some yells coming from the east over here. It sounds like they're pretty far away. They actually might be coming from the northeast. I think
Is it at the end of
Deska...
the rest, or was this in the middle of the rest?
This is in the middle. It's like 20 minutes in. Deska, with your high perception, you think they might be coming from northeast past the cave-in. Or the cave-in that's partially caved in. Like the one up here. So, it might be some kind of battle. It's hard to say. It sounds pretty far away.
Wasn't that where we had the infinitely running trap?
Yes. You would still hear the scratching over there as the thing is. Oh, that might make it hard to hear, actually. You'd just probably be hearing the trap going off for a while. But yeah, in all of that, you do think you hear some yells from over there as well. But further away.
I would just quietly say, I hear yelling coming from near the trap.
Could be like sounds of combat, maybe.
Like a fight.
Do you want to do anything about this, or you want to keep resting?
I don't want to do anything.
Alright, so you keep resting.
I'd be okay with sleeping.
The sounds go away after a while. The rest of the hour passes, so you can go ahead and spend your short rest now.
Okay. Nice. You.
It is now...
The temporary hit points fall off after this, right?
No.
After a long rest, so they're there until the end of the day. So it is now 6:10. Yeah, you can go ahead and roll your hit die, regain whatever you would during a short rest. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about that coffee I put on. I'll be right back.
Boss is a travel disaster. He forgets everything.
Mm-hmm. Wow, you rolled all your hit dice.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife made it and brought it to me. That was nice of her. Alright, so did everyone get what they needed from the short rest?
Not really.
Well, are you going to spend some time identifying now? Or what does the group want to do? Do you want to move out? Do you want to stay longer? Things still seem calm.
I'm going to suggest that we spend some time identifying some of these items.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pull up the ritual circle.
Okay.
Get
Start
to
casting it. What are you identifying first?
The pearl.
Okay. So, do you want me to message you what it is, or just say what it is?
No, you can say it. I'll share with everybody.
Okay. So the pearl.
That is, I mean, assumes that he has the social wherewithal not to sit there and talk to himself the entire time, which he does not.
Yeah. It is a pearl of power. As you.
Which level?
It was the. Let's see. It says. It only says uncommon here. Are there higher levels?
There are.
Oh. Well, the one I was looking at in the. I mean, it would be uncommon because you didn't roll very high, but.
Right.
Yeah. So. Yeah,
Awesome.
You speak the Pearl's command word and regain 1 expended spell slot.
Which I will immediately do.
Okay, so you use it for the day. Yeah, that's fine. You absorb the energy from the Pearl as you regain a spell slot. So far, nothing has shown up. Do you want to keep identifying?
I would. What's the next set of items that we need to identify?
We just got a bunch of stuff, so.
Yep. Just put it in the stack, and we'll just start going through it.
That's what I would say.
You have the spell book. You have the pearl, the robes, the amulet. I think that's about it, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't there some stuff that we picked up last time that didn't get identified? The arrows, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the arrows. Yeah, if you want to do ammunition, that's true. So what do you want to do next?
So I'll identify the amulet next.
Okay. So time is passing. 10 minutes go by. You find the amulet is a device used to control one of the constructs in the room. This one. If you attune to it, you can activate it, and you can actually cause the Cobra to follow your commands.
Huh.
I will share that with the party.
Let me see.
Who wants a pet snake?
It's called an Iron Cobra, is what the creature is called.
Sounds useful.
Iron Cobra.
Though it looks like it's stone to you, which is strange. Maybe it's hidden with an illusion. But yes, that's what this amulet does. And the amulet would probably tell you something about it. So here, let me share it.
Yeah, would
you.
I be able to reference the stat card for the Cobra?
Yeah, I think I have to give you permission, but here. Let me look it up. Where is it? So I think you fought one of these before, but let me give you access to the stat card. That is Magnus.
Yep.
It's asking me to create a character. I don't.
Create a character?
Yeah, it
Oh,
says
weird.
use the character master, create an NPC, or edit sheet directly.
Just edit sheet directly. Yeah, it should just be the character sheet for the Iron Cobra itself.
It doesn't have anything. It's blank.
What the hell? All right, give me a second. What the hell? Roll 20. I wonder if it's because it's. Here, let me just delete it and pull out a new one. Wonder if they changed something.
It's a clockwork construct with a poisonous bite.
Yeah, how about now? Is it
Well, it's
working
loaded.
now?
I get the sheet pops up, but it still gives me the prompt. How do you want to create this character? Character mancer, create an NPC, or edit sheet directly.
It's weird. So are there like 3 tabs, like character sheet, bio and info, and attributes and abilities?
Yeah, there are, and so the bio and info shows me like the traits, actions, like the picture and everything.
Yeah, but the
But
character sheet's blank.
But the character sheet, well, it's. Wait a second. Oh, now I see it. Hold on. I just switched the tabs and I came back, and now I see an NPC sheet.
Okay, that's what it should be. That's weird. I wonder why it was. Why it was.
But I need to
giving you-
click on one of the buttons. I'm just going to say create NPC. All right, there it goes. Looks like it's right now.
Okay, good. That's okay. So yeah, basically you can control this thing if you attune to the item and wear the amulet. So that's
Anybody want a poisonous pet construct snake?
No. Lame.
Jeez, tough crowd. So yeah, it's about 6:30 now when you finish identifying this.
Ballas would raise his hand for the snake.
I'll hand. I'm not throwing magical items around. I will hand the amulet to Ballas.
Okay. Are you all within the dome right now?
I think Magnus is the only one that is. Or at least on screen.
Okay.
Yep. I'm staying within the dome.
Yeah. Anything else you want to identify?
I'll identify the robe next.
Okay. So the robe is a robe of useful items. Which I guess I could link these in the main chat in Discord. So
Yep.
you all see what they do. Copy paste this. Which we do have to roll for the patches on it.
Right.
Because there are some extra patches. So it comes with certain patches which are marked there, and you get 4d4 other patches. So I guess Magnus, since you identified this, give me a 4d4 roll.
Okay.
Let's see how many patches we got. Okay, so we got 10 patches. I now need D100 rolls to see what those patches are.
Get the horse.
100 rolls.
Yes, from whoever wants to give them to me.
All right. I'll just do it. Nope. That's just gonna add them up. Hold on.
Well, I can
got it.
see 4
Well, that's
rolls
fine.
there. So 87 is a 2 Mastiffs patch. 84 is another 2 Mastiffs. It's a dog robe.
A dog cloak.
Dogs.
43 is a wooden ladder. And a 54 is a pit. So I need 6 more rolls.
No more dogs. Come on, dude.
6 more D100.
You don't want a bunch of Mastiffs? Yeah, 6 more D100 rolls from whoever wants to give them to me.
There we go.
36 is another wooden ladder. 98. Ooh, that's going to be a portable ram. 81 is a spell scroll. 74 is a rowboat. Shall you all? Well, I guess there's underground lakes and rivers. You might know what a rowboat is. Yeah. 90 is another 2 Mastiffs.
We just have an army of dogs.
You just have a... Yeah, exactly. And a 59 is another pit. Okay, so this is what you got for your 10 patches. Who's the quartermaster?
Resin.
So, damn it. Alright, so who's taking the robe? Because you're going to have to record some stuff. Or
That
you
seems
just
very
leaving it here?
Deska-like. That's Deska-like.
I guess we could give it to the party treasurer and figure
Isn't that also resin?
Yeah,
Yes.
well, resin. I mean, we could set someone else as quartermaster. That's fine for this game. Just
Each Mastiff is a 1/8 challenge rating. An armor class of 12 with 5 hit points.
We're gonna have a bunch of dead dogs on our hands if we use them.
That is a bite attack with a +3.
I mean, that's one golem punch that you have to take.
That you don't have to take, yeah, exactly. But this is what the Mastiff looks like.
It's okay. Though, we'll just take some punches for us, you know.
So you have a bunch of dogs you can summon.
Yeah,
As long as they die.
Army of dogs.
And you have a pit you can
I mean,
put
I guess we all
somewhere.
have pets now.
You have a ladder. And yeah, a couple other things. You have that spell scroll.
A ladder man.
Yeah, can I look at the spell scroll? Is there a way to determine which scroll it is from the patch?
You would have to pull the patch off because it just looks like a scroll here. Once you pull the patch off, it would summon it.
But once all 6 dogs are dead, we're out of dogs.
Well, each patch is 2 dogs, so when you pull a patch off, it summons the thing. So if you pull a patch,
Gotcha.
you get 2 dogs, and then once you use all 3
Anybody-
patches, they're gone.
Anybody mind if I pull that scroll?
Go ahead.
Right now? No, go ahead. What the fuck are we waiting for?
Yep, I will pull the scroll off.
Alright, give me a d10 roll to generate a scroll.
You have 6 dogs. Wow.
Summon Mastiff the scroll.
It does take an action to pull a patch off, I believe. You could pull them all off now, but then you'll have a bunch of dogs running around with you.
Oh, no, I'm waiting till I get to Deska's house and I'm ripping them all off.
Just dogs everywhere. I think it's the
Magnus
group's
is
house.
Describing it is this that everybody keep the patches on if you can, right? Until we need them. It's a lot easier to carry a patch than it is to carry a rowboat.
That's
Oh, and
true.
what do I type into the
What's a
companion?
rowboat?
Wait, is there a limit on the scroll you can generate? Hang on, let me...
On the item? Hold
Yeah.
on, let me see. I have the item description up right now.
First
Spell
to
scroll
third
containing a 1 spell of 1st to 3rd level.
Okay, so it can't be a rare, it would have to be uncommon.
Anything up to level 3.
So you would get a Dispel Magic spell.
Ooh, that's really
I was
good.
kind of hoping we were going to get it. I was kind of hoping we were going to get our Earthquake spell back. That was very useful.
Oh my god. No, we don't need another earthquake spell.
I
Deska.
disagree. I think we need like 10 more.
Oh my gosh, man. I
Deska
killed
wants
a
no part of that.
civilization.
I mean, yeah.
That's how we solve problems moving forward.
So yeah, it is a dispel magic, which unfortunately I think you do already have, but you could use it in scroll form, so that'll save you a
I
spell.
do. I'll just put the spell scroll into my scroll case. So.
Okay.
You could hand it off to Rez, and then he'll have. Hold on, is it limit? It is limited, isn't it? By
Well, also Resin is a
class.
cleric, and clerics can't. I don't.
That's
Well, I
nice.
think clerics can dispel magic, but they don't have spell books, so they can't learn it.
Yeah, I also have to spell magic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so you could
there's more
technically
than one
use it
person
too.
that could do it. If somebody else wants to take it, that's fine. I already have it.
Honestly, probably better if you have it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can we, instead of using the mastiffs for battle, which we know will, so are the mastiffs like an infinite kind of summon, like a permanent summon?
Yes.
Or
So
will they-
they're it's weird because they don't act like normal dogs. Like you don't have to feed them or anything. They're sort of like almost
Wow.
celestial creatures, self-sustaining. But
they last forever?
yeah, they just kind of last until they're killed.
Celestial.
Can we
they-
just
Oh my
have like
God.
6 dogs back at Candle?
I mean, you could just have a house full of a bunch of mastiffs.
I don't want to bring them to fight.
Me neither.
You just have them as guard dogs. You can name them all.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, awesome.
Brody, Kyle, Jeff, Mortimer, Dragon Destroyer.
That's only 4. You still got 2 more. But yes,
One
they,
of them is going to be Larry.
Oh
yeah.
my
The
god.
name of Larry.
There you go.
Greg.
There were also
Yeah,
2
this is
strange
all a-
potions that I have in my inventory that I need to identify as well.
Oh, geez. Where'd you get those? I have to go look through my notes.
I'm pretty sure they were in the first session that we played.
Oh, jeez. Okay, hang on. Let me see.
No, that's not true because I have 2 strange potions after 25 GP of Bolter Essence. So I think it was the first encounter in this facility.
All right, that helps. Let me see. When did you fight bolters?
We should
It was
name
the
one
first
crowbar.
bolter.
That's all a great idea until they get a hold of your pet snake desker and you freak out.
She's back at home. What are you talking about?
Well, that's where the dog's going to be, right?
Yeah, the dogs are going
You already have a pet snake?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to get poisoned from some.
What?
You need to, you know.
Okay, I think I know.
haven't-
I think I
haven't
know what
microdosed
those
in
are.
forever.
Oh, by the way, also for potions, if they're healing, you can use your herbalism knowledge to identify them. If they're not healing, you can also use alchemy to identify them. If you
Yeah,
don't
I'll
wanna
use those
the-
skills rather than the ritual because it'll take less time, probably, I would imagine.
Did I use my 4 weeks of herbalism knowledge to help him?
So which one should I? I'll just roll both and identify them. So.
Okay. So the first potions, the strange ones, it takes you a minute. You find they are healing potions, normal healing.
Two healing potions. Okay. Potions of healing.
Yeah. What else do you want to identify?
What has not been identified so far?
The arrows is
So there's the ammunition. There's your spell book, and I think that's it.
Oh,
Yeah, let me identify the spell book, and then I'll identify the ammunition, and then we'll, deal with the random encounter that's about to happen.
It's true. You're rolling some stuff here. All right. So here's another 10 minutes.
What do I put in the compendium to get the amulet?
It's a custom, so it's not an
Okay.
actual magical item. Okay, so you get through another 10, and the spell book is it is an enduring spell book, which is basically the spellbook can't be damaged by fire or immersion in water. It also doesn't deteriorate with age.
No, my spell book is already an arcane grimoire, so it's already resilient. But...
Okay. So this could be worth something to someone. It also has a bunch of extra spells in it, which you could scribe. But yeah.
That's what I'm looking to do.
So after that, you want to do the ammunition?
Yep.
Okay. The arrows The I guess they were. What do you have? The evocation and what?
Transmutation.
So the transmutation ones, I believe, are just they're just arrows +2.
Oh right, double mark that. Not gonna finally put that with the rest of my +2 arrows.
Yeah, so they're just arrows +2. The other ammunition is walloping ammunition, which has a chance to knock targets prone if they fail a strength save. And I think that's all the stuff you want, all the stuff you need to identify.
This is the first
walloping?
Walloping.
W-A-L.
I think it's
W-A-L-L-O-P.
Yeah.
I-N-G.
Yeah, it's and you split those up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The two of them.
The Does anybody else have any unidentified items that they've been using for a while? Did you get your shield identified, Laz?
He technically did not. No.
You know it's a magical shield that increases your AC, but I don't know if you knew
Right,
that.
I'm gonna tune to it, but that's it. No wait, does it require attunement?
I think you've just been using it. Also, your mic got weird. Like you sound weird.
Oh yeah, because I'm downstairs and I'm on my phone. I'll be back
okay.
up in like 2 minutes.
So yeah,
I'll identify the shield too.
Okay, so another 10 minutes.
Honestly, it's just gonna be a +1 shield. That's fine. Better to know, right?
Yeah, so it is now 7:10 in the PM, and yeah, it's just a +1 shield.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have confirmed. All right, what does the group
anything
want to
else
do?
that anybody had? All right. I guess that's
Is
it.
this sword the golem was using a great sword, or is it something bigger than that?
It's bigger. It's it was like a 10-foot long sword or close to it. It's not a weapon that a normal person would use.
Well,
It's
it
a
won't
buster
fit.
sword.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it
kind of
won't.
a buster sword.
And it won't fit in the bag.
Well, you could probably fit it in the bag. It's probably going to be really heavy though, like 100 pounds. So I mean, you could take it if you want, but it would be more for decoration. I guess you could string it, like put it up in your hall or something. It's like a trophy. I mean, someone might want to buy it. Who knows? It is old, so it looks like he was made a long time ago. But, yeah, what do you all want to do?
Leave this room.
Yeah, I can attune to the necklace later.
Okay.
Is there a
Wait.
did anybody find a second amulet for the second snake?
No, strangely enough, there was only the one that you found.
If I leave before attuning to the amulet, will the snake find me? Or do I have to attune and bring it now?
So you would, and actually, Magnus, you can confirm, you would assume you have to command it and it has to hear you. So you'd probably have to come back for it if you didn't tell it to follow you now.
Yeah. Would you not just oh yeah, I just identified it. You couldn't attune it during the short rest.
Yeah.
Didn't we kick one of these things' asses like rather easily?
Put it in the bag of holding. It's a
Did,
construct, it won't hurt it.
The whole statue?
Yeah.
The statue probably weighs a couple 100 pounds, so as long as your bag can support it. It's like a metal snake.
If it doesn't, I also have the ability to cast the the floating disc, and it can follow us floating along until you can attune it.
Well, what time is it now? 7 o'clock at night? Why don't you guys just rest
Let's take another
at
short.
this point?
Because we're in the middle of a hostile territory.
Sometimes you have to do that.
I mean, 1 hour probably wouldn't make a difference. If you took all night, there's a much bigger chance, like, maybe the iron or the steel shadow would come back, or someone else would show up. So it's definitely more risky to stay a long time, but, you know, an hour is probably less risk. If you want to just get the thing to follow you. But it's up to you, whatever you all want to do.
It's a powerful construct. And we should keep it with us.
Look, if you guys want to rest here, I'm not going to fight it. Just know on record, I think it's not a good idea.
All right, well, what do you want to do?
High risk, high reward. I mean, if we take a long rest, Arnis, don't you get your key points back?
He already has all his key points back.
I'm short rest driven. I'm not long rest driven.
Yeah, monks are short rests. They get all their stuff, well, except for healing, but everything else.
We don't need to take a long rest. We can take a short rest and you can attune it anyway.
Okay. I just didn't know what everybody else wanted to do.
Alright, so is that the plan? Take another hour so he can get the snake?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so...
How you feeling, Laz?
Laz might be muted.
I'm sorry. I'm just making my dinner.
He's walking
I'm making
around.
a nice salad.
He's making it. Laz is at the cutting board making the salad. He's like, huh?
Yeah.
Do you think now would be
I'd rather do a long rest, but whatever you guys want, honestly.
Okay, well, you got the hour. It is now 8:10. If you want to spend a short rest, you can. If you want to attune, I think you do have to spend a short rest because you have to do attunement during a short rest. So you would definitely ballast if you want to get the snake. But the rest of you, it's up to you if you want to spend another short rest.
I wouldn't be doing that. I'd be scribing scrolls with the components that I've got. Or the inks that I've found.
And yeah, I'll get back to you with the higher level spells that you have, but if you want to scribe a lower level one, or however many you want to do.
That's fine. I don't have many spell slots left, but you just... can I just scribe them in because it's any spell from the first or second level of evocation?
Yeah, as long as your spell book has enough room for all of them and you have the inks. I think it's 50 gold pieces per level.
Yep, I have the inks that we found in the room, 300 gold worth. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think now would be a good time for a real life 5-minute break so I can use the restroom?
Oh yeah, actually, we're a little ways in. Why don't we take a break, if everyone's okay with that? And Laz can finish his salad. All right, so 5 minutes. Be right back. I'll use the restroom too, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Now that I have more time, I don't know. Improve my salad a bit. It's quite simple.
All right, I'm back. Oh, you can all reset your token markings to, like, you know, whatever you should have. Oh, and when you're ready to play again, put a green mark on yourself if you're back and ready to go. Green dot. And just Deska.
I'm walking upstairs right now. I'll be there in 30 seconds.
Back.
I was saying you can delete the red dot and put a green dot when you're ready to play, when you're back.
Oh. Dot manipulation? Oh, there.
Yeah, the red one is kind of I use to mark how mad the creature is at you.
Oh,
So,
can I remove that then?
Yeah, you can remove that. Lazarus has like all the markings on him. Let me get those off. I wish there was a button where you could just remove all marks. I guess it's just deleting the token and pulling it back out. Yeah, one of my husky puppies is sick, so I'm a little upset.
That's not good.
We think he may have gone blind.
Oh.
He's had an eye infection for a while, and we keep taking him to the vet, and they keep trying to give him more eye drops, but now it seems like he can't see, and he seems way worse. So we're gonna get him checked again on Monday. It might be something more serious.
That's not good.
Sucks.
That's awful.
Yeah.
How many
Puppies
puppies
shouldn't
do you
get
have?
sick.
I mean, he's like a year and a half, so he's a young dog.
He's a puppy.
But yeah, he had really nice blue eyes. Now they're like grayish and whitish. I feel really bad. I'd be really mad at the vet if it's something they could have prevented by, testing.
I had a dog, a mutt that we rescued for years, who developed canine diabetes when he was 7 and went blind. And we had him until he was 18. He was the happiest dog ever. He got a lot happier when he was blind, proving that ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
He had a lot of anxieties when he was younger, and because we rescued him, so he had been abused, unfortunately, and so we rescued him. And as soon as he went blind, he was the happiest dog I've ever seen.
Well,
and lived a very long life that was very comfortable. So.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's definitely more than. I mean, something's going on because, like, first it was the eyes, and we could tell he couldn't see as well. Now he's like slowing down a lot. He's like hiding a lot. He's like peeing a bunch. So maybe it is some kind of like canine diabetes or something. Could be another thing. They said it could be lupus.
Oh, that would be bad.
Yeah.
Diabetes is treatable, though. I mean, you could go and get a test strip and just test him, and if his blood sugar is anything over 100, then he's got diabetes. So.
Might be the way to go.
Pretty obvious. It'd be a cheap way to test him. You don't even need to go back to the vet. Just test him with one of the test strips from the pet store or the pharmacy.
Yeah.
And
I think he'd freak out, though. He freaks out about everything. Huskies are They're so stubborn.
They're loud too.
Not all of them. I have. Well, he's my second husky, and the first one wasn't actually that loud. He's very like he'll be a little vocal, like to kind of tell me stuff, but otherwise he's usually quiet. It's just some things will make them bark at you or like howl. But this one isn't very loud either. But they're such stubborn dogs. Like when we tried to give him his eye drops, like he would not let us. Like he just would not let us unless like he hid under the couch. Then he'd let us do it. But yeah, he's sweet. I hope he might be blind at this point. I don't know if it's possible to, get it back. But it's really bumming me out because he's a really sweet dog. Anyway, is everyone back? Are you back, Valis?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back.
All right. So, what does the group want to do? It is about. Wait, is it 7 or 8? I think it's 8:10 because you took another hour. Yeah, it's 8:10. Pretty late. Things have been quiet. Other than the noise that you heard a few hours ago, nothing seems to be in this area.
And now Balas has a pet snake.
Oh, right.
We don't have.
So here, for the Iron Cobra, let me give you a copy of it.
Aren't they loud?
The Iron Cobra? It doesn't seem like it is.
I thought they were loud when Deska opened the box.
I mean, there were a bunch in there, but they weren't loud.
Okay.
They're poisonous. Alright, so
Nice.
let's see. Balas.
They're super powerful. They have magic resistance.
Let's see. I'll call it Iron Cobra Summon. And you can rename the sheet whatever you want, but Balas, you should see the Iron Cobra at the top of the journal now. And you should be able to open it and manipulate the sheet. I'm going to put it in game resources under shapeshift summons.
Okay.
So that's where you can get at it. If you get into a fight, you can actually. That's a good point. Let me make it so it uses the correct token. Iron Cobra Summon. Okay, so if you get into a fight, you should be able to pick it up and pull it onto the map.
All right. Can I highlight them both and carry them both? No, that gets.
Well,
spelled.
I'm gonna get rid of the token for now. I'm only gonna pull it out when it's relevant, but we'll say it's following the
Okay.
group.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and click on it and press delete. I'm pretty sure you can delete it. Yep.
Yeah, I believe it.
So go ahead and remove the green dots and the red dots, and what does the group want to do?
I think it's time to start clearing this place out again. Is everybody good?
We still need to find Ellen.
Yep.
Resin says they may have taken her deeper in. She doesn't seem like. It seems like if they were holding a prisoner here, we would have bumped into some guards or something, right?
You have a
There's
point.
still a couple of rooms that we haven't been able to get into yet that we should check.
And then he says the password.
Platypus.
Platypus, yeah. Still me.
Still me.
All right, so where are you checking?
Yeah, which way do you guys want to go?
I
There's a
assume.
door here that we need to get into.
And I'm gonna
And
give my
here.
health homage because I like that it came out to that number.
Your health homage?
I'm giving my health homage because I like that it came out to that number.
What do you mean homage?
Like homage, like I'm referencing it. I think it's funny.
What's the amount? We can't see your health.
69.
I thought so.
Oh, it says 65. What do you mean? Or wait, no, you're right. I'm looking at the wrong token. You have a
There
lot
was
of
a
health.
door here that was mechanically sealed, and here mechanically sealed, and then magically sealed door here that we should check before we move on.
I didn't see any of the pings you made.
Oh,
I didn't see any of them either. I'm too zoomed in.
There.
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we could give it another look.
I mean, we're all healed up a little bit. I bet the magical door probably has something behind it.
Watch out for the big hole now.
We have a dispel scroll. We can try to use it. I can use that to dispel the door. Or
Oh, there's a big hole.
Yeah, but I got the rope across.
Yeah, you can use the rope to get across it. It's set up.
I just ran across
Artist
the wall.
is ninja, but just... Oh, yeah, I was about to say.
I also walk across the wall.
I put my head down and use the rope.
You put your head down?
Like, I'm not as
the
cool as
shade.
them.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
So you said you want to try to use this?
Hops.
rope is still there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Did you
also
wanna
made the hole.
Dispel magic on this door, you said?
No, on this door.
Yeah.
Thought this door is magically sealed.
These ones
This
are
door
both.
and
both.
this one are mechanically sealed. Yeah.
Yeah, and you, for whatever reason, it still seems like the opening device might be elsewhere.
Oh, but the what? Right, and then the other one had like that barrier radiating off of it. Right, I remember now.
Yep.
Those dead bodies scared me for a second.
All the corpses.
Yep, there's a bunch of corpses you left here. It doesn't look like anyone's been back here. Oh wait, I think you guys may have forgot about this. Shh. As there are pressure plates there.
No, I thought we disabled the trap.
Oh, did you?
That was the other one.
Yeah, I didn't think you disabled this one because it's not X'd out like the other traps you disabled.
Ugh.
No, I just remember that we
Wasn't
moved
this
through
one
it.
magical? And there was
Oh.
one that was magical.
Oh, is this the
Oh,
dispelled
yeah.
one? Maybe I just forgot
Yeah,
to
that's
X
the
out. All right,
dispelled one.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
That might be on me. So yeah, this
Because
one
we
is
moved
disabled.
through that square, to get through the combat.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. All right, so there is a door down here that is still shut.
Yeah, there's a barrier, so we can't touch it, right?
No, not this. Oh, this one has the has like the wall of force on it. It seems to be sealed.
Someone's knocking on my door for some reason.
Like in real life?
Yep, sounds like it. So yeah, this one seems to be sealed with the wall of force. There's no obvious way of getting it open.
Yeah. We have a scroll
you-
of dispel though.
Does the spell get rid of wall of force?
Normally,
Good enough.
you would know, Magnus, that only a disintegration ray can get rid of wall of force.
Ooh.
Although usually it doesn't last this long. Yeah, usually it's like a minute, so this must be some powerful magic effect. Because it's probably been here a while.
Is there any way for me to determine where it's sourced from?
Give me investigation.
Man, it's taking forever to load the sheet this time.
Alright, so examining it closely, you would notice that it looks like there are 4 slits in the wall near where the door is. Like just these little slits that look out of place. It's one on basically like kind of each corner of the opening there, if that makes sense.
Yep.
They're kind of like right in front of where the wall of force is. You, through investigation, think that the magic might be coming from these slits, whatever's inside there. You have to break them open to get into it, though. That probably wouldn't be too hard.
I'm going to attempt to get into one of the slit on the upper left-hand corner of the door.
Okay.
And see what's powering the door. We did kind of just blow past this because of the combat that we finished.
Yeah. So the first slit, you figure out that you can pull the stone out. Behind it reveals a glowing rune that magic is coming off of, which might be powering this wall of force. You think this can probably be dispelled. And actually, history might tell you more about this. History or Arcana.
I will roll Arcana. Because other people have history. Oh
Okay.
my god. Wait, no. Yeah, never mind.
Well, actually...
history roll is Lazarus. Sorry.
Yeah, do you
Listen,
have...
I have history.
Actually, you are Dwarven, though. Do you have history?
I do.
Give me a history roll with advantage. Okay. So, you know that before the Cataclysm, there was basically the kind of forefathers of your current empire were the Tharian Empire, and prominent among them were a group of magic users known as Rune Masters, dwarves that were able to store powerful magics within runes they would carve on things. You believe these are Rune Master carvings, which is a little odd that this would appear in like someplace that's elven.
Do they seem recent?
It's hard to tell. It could have been. It doesn't seem recent. You definitely think it was part of the original construction because like there's little slits that were put in here to accommodate them. But yeah, you believe that this was made by one of these Rune Masters. You don't know if any still are alive. So you'd guess that this is at least like 500 or 600 years old from when the Rune Masters... I mean, maybe some came down here and escaped the Cataclysm. But as far as your society or your empire knows, at least many of them did not survive the fires. Because they didn't... none of their people came down into the empire that you guys became.
Does my knowledge include any understanding of how to deactivate these?
You know that dispel magic is a definite way. And you have ritual casting, right?
I do, but I don't think dispel is a ritual.
No, but you also think using your components, you could try to deactivate them with an Arcana check. You would have to use 100 gold pieces worth of arcane components per rune. You basically roll
right.
Arcana.
So
it could save you some spells.
I have the components for it. I can tell everybody it's like I think I can dispel this wall of force if I have a few minutes.
Well, Resin says if this was sealed by these Rune Masters hundreds of years ago, I don't think anything involving Ellen is going to be in there. Do we want to use our resources on this?
You're talking a lot, Resin.
Platypus.
Damn,
like,
he said platypus.
If they have the key, they can deactivate the wall. So it's unlikely that this has been running since the Cataclysm. But...
Well, not to mention, really only one person knows Ellen in this group.
Don't we all know Ellen?
No.
Lazarus? Oh, is it just Lazarus? I guess so.
No.
Me and Deska.
I would say it's not just one.
It's Magnus, Deska, and Lazarus. Yeah, I believe.
Well.
Arnis doesn't. But yeah, that was just Resin's suggestion.
Do I know if these runes are permanent or can they be keyed?
Generally, well, this is probably a permanent energy source. There might be ways rune masters. Sometimes rune masters did make ways of kind of disabling their runes temporarily, like turning them off and on. So there could be a way that someone could like cut the power basically to be able to get through.
What does everybody think?
I say go for it.
Go
10
for it.
minutes. It'll take me 10 minutes to try to turn the door off.
Sure, go for it. I'm just gonna hang out back here in case it goes boom.
Also, are we missing someone? I only see 4 of you in the Roll20. Ballast, did you disconnect? Did Ballast step away, maybe? I know he said he had a knock at his door. Alright, well, maybe he stepped away. Alright, so what are you going to do? You going to dispel them?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll mark the components off of my inventory.
Alright, so you do the 400.
Gold pieces of arcane components.
Give me a Arcana check.
Can I get some guidance, Deska?
Think you need it. Slap him on the back with some guidance.
Alright, so oh, good roll.
It was necessary.
No, it's always necessary.
Yeah, the DC was like 15, so you're probably good. Yeah, so there is a bit of a flash as you disable the magics, and you think it should be good to go. You're going to open the door.
Lazarus, come over here and open this door.
I don't know.
Is your AC still 26, or is it 24 or 22 or something?
24, I believe. I think he had Shield of Faith from Resin.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah, it's 22.
22? Alright.
Yep.
Got it. So you are opening the door?
Yes. And this apple is terrible.
Oh no, that's the worst.
Oh, flavorless.
Wait, app? What do you mean?
Apple.
Oh,
eating an apple. It's just, you know, when the texture is all sandy and it has no flavor and it's just bad. I'm
Yeah.
happy.
Okay.
Alright, I'm opening the door. I'm pissed now.
Alright, so you
I better
open
fight something.
you open the door. The double doors open inward. And you would see
What is that?
you'd see a couple of things. Some
I
of
shit
them
it.
you recognize. Are you back, Palace?
Yeah, my Wi-Fi just shit itself.
Okay. So
Actually,
yeah.
I can't see anything. Am I not lit up?
Oh, you might not be.
He should be 24.
If you put the lighting back on him, go ahead and mark yourself with the the light bulb, and I'll give you back your lighting.
Yeah.
I think they still might be out of range.
Alright, so you do have light on you. How about now? Do you see better?
Yes.
So across the room, you see 2 sets
Oh,
of armor
fucking-
that you've seen before, though they don't seem to be approaching. They're just sort of standing there. You also see a bunch more of those cobra statues.
Oh god.
Alright.
This
It's
looks
a
like
storage room.
this looks like some kind of old, well, more of like an old library. Bunch of the bookshelves have kind of fallen apart to disrepair. There are pillars in the room, and there's a bunch of water as you see it like kind of dripping in from the ceiling. So the room seems like it's in a bit of disrepair. None of them seem to react to you yet, though. They're just kind of standing there.
I think
Word.
once,
Yet.
yeah, I think once you pass that threshold, they might activate Lazarus.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start walking forward while you all get ready to attack as soon as they attack me.
Let me just attack it now. And
Okay, fine, attack.
Okay. Sheesh.
Oh, too late.
What?
Did you step forward?
No.
Okay.
Did you step forward?
Hold on. I'm trying to.
Maybe.
Deska will fire.
You would see. Also, there are statues here and here, which you can't see very well, but I would mention that because you can look into the room.
Can we
I can
send
see
the
this
snake
one.
in there?
Yeah, well, you
Sure.
see 4 cobra statues and the 2 pieces of metal armor just kind of standing over there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, none of them have reacted to any of you.
And we just
Find it
close the
likely.
door.
Magnus says,
we
I
send
find
the
it
dog in
likely
there?
these are constructs. You could
My-
send 6 dogs in there.
I believe
My
a guinea
prop-
pig is a good idea.
Dogs, attack!
We're not touching the dogs.
those are,
Attack up
those
by
are for
dogs.
house dogs only.
I'm just gonna shoot at the top
Send in the rowboat.
armor. Send in the
In the rowboat.
I'm gonna
Alright.
fire at it with a +2 arrow.
All right, if that is the case, give me initiative rolls.
Ooh,
Why didn't we just close the door?
why would we do that?
Why didn't we try a guinea pig?
Because
Why
nobody
would we
wanted to
do
use the
that?
dogs.
I suggested my snake.
Well, you can send your snake.
Yeah, but y'all wanted to walk in, and Deska wanted to fire an arrow really bad.
Yeah, Deska wanted to get her crit. All right, Deska ain't used her crit
Yeah.
ability in like 8 years. All right, that's the truth.
That's also true. She hasn't been able to ambush anybody. Like, surprise.
True.
I think the last time was that demon, the what are they called?
Well,
The
none
ones
of
that-
these are going to be surprised
I was about to say, I don't even think these things can
Yeah.
be surprised
because they're all like staring at you. It's not like they see you like aiming at them.
Oh, were these cobras in this exact spot, or did they move?
No, they were there.
They were
They were just
Okay,
in
then I'd
stone
shoot at one of
form
those.
before.
Then I didn't see them.
All right, you
I
can
could only see
shoot at one of those.
Well, I'm
I'll
gonna
shoot at
sound like a DM when I say this. If you see them, how do you shoot at them? If you can't see them, how do you shoot at them?
Well, the thing is, if they were in that position, I would have been able to see them. But
I know, I'm
I
just
could-
messing with you.
I know. I get
Okay,
you.
let me start up
Fuck
the
this.
combat
Fuck
master.
this apple so fucking much.
Maybe you should
All right.
switch the pairs.
So
Laz is just making
Bears
himself
are pretty
angry eating a
good.
crappy apple.
Deska, you take a shot. I'll let you take one for free because that'll activate them. And you said you were shooting at this guy?
The snake at the top. Yeah.
Okay.
I,
Pew. 15 would
It'll
actually
be-
hit it.
Yeah, I was about to be
I thought I
17.
was. I got a 23 in my initiative. Why is that not a thing?
Did you highlight your token?
Yes, I did.
Probably because you dropped out. You need to probably highlight it again.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead and highlight it and roll again.
Okay.
Bro.
Rolling.
Wow, that list got a lot bigger.
So 15 would strike. Go ahead and give me a damage roll and with sneak attack because you had the thing going. All right, so the cobra, and you said you used a magic arrow.
Yeah, +2.
Okay, so the cobra would take 17 damage as seemingly all the constructs come to life.
Now you close the door.
All right, so Deska, you get to act again. What are you gonna do?
Perfect. I will steady aim, shoot that man again with another +2 arrow.
You mean man, you mean snake, right?
You can, if you want your snake in this, Ballas, make sure you pull him on an initiative for him. Because he's currently
Ballas.
in the background.
I don't think Ballas heard that. He just dropped and came back in again.
Ballas, when the combat starts, make sure you pull your snake onto the map with you somewhere and roll initiative for it as well.
Okay. I mean, I heard you guys talking, but it was glitchy, so I dropped in and out.
Yeah. 17 would strike. So you do another, 23.
Much better.
And the creature is
Wow.
badly wounded. Next up, an Iron Cobra goes.
Do I have to roll initiative for my Cobra? Or
Yeah,
does it
so
act-
you you click on the token, and on your Cobra sheet, you click on the initiative button, which I think is just a D20 in the middle of the sheet.
Okay.
So this one is gonna slither. It can't get to Deska or whoever fired, so I think it's gonna go for Magnus. It lunges at you. 19 versus AC.
I am going to. My AC is 16, but I'm going to cast shield.
Alright, so you spend your reaction throwing your hand forward as a magical barrier blocks the snake, keeping it from hitting you. Next up, another Iron Cobra goes. Slithers up to here, and it's going to go for Lazarus. But you would put your shield up and block. Arnis.
I'm trying to see if I can get past Deska here.
Gotta remember who's a good Cobra and who's a bad Cobra.
I renamed mine Devin.
So I'm
Devin.
assuming that's the good Cobra north of
Yeah.
Yes.
Palace.
No, that's a good one, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to step forwards. I'm going to use one of my item interaction. I'm going to pull a spear off from Deska's back, and I'm going to throw it at the one in front of him. Belvis here.
Okay. At this one, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
I don't have spear listed anymore.
Been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I pulled anything off your back and thrown it. I don't think I have it anymore. So I'm just going to roll.
Sure,
and,
you can
add the
You can roll a d20.
Yeah. just 20 plus the 9, right? Yeah. Oops, that's a 10. Let's do that again. Doesn't matter. Foosh.
Yeah, so you would hurl it, and it would just
14.
go flying past the. 14? 14 would actually hit. The problem
Oh,
is,
shit.
I don't think this is a magical spear, right?
No, they're not. So it's a.
So unfortunately, it does no damage, even though it hits it. It just kind of bounces off of him, as these seem to resist non-magical damage. Anything else?
I guess that's it, unless I push everybody into the room. So yeah, I'm good.
Lazarus.
You've been walking on walls this entire time, and now you choose not to.
Well, it doesn't matter where I go.
Are
You
you
got on
there,
the wall and went
Lazarus?
into the room.
Yeah. I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? Da-da-da-da.
Whirlwind slip.
And I can move across. I can't stick on them like you do.
Can Shield of Faith be casted at a high level?
You can, it just doesn't do any benefit. So it would just be a first level spell at higher level.
I know, but I kind of need it. Because I know those fuckers in the back hit hard. Yeah, I'm gonna use Shield of Faith at second level.
Alright, so you
What?
spend the second level spell and cover yourself in a Shield of Faith. Go ahead and mark yourself as concentrating and with Shield of Faith. Wait, do we have a Shield of Faith marker?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so yeah.
I can't remember which one it is though.
I mean, it's in order. Yeah, there it is. The book with the shield.
Yeah.
Alphabetical. Alright,
There's
so
the
that...
Lazarus's litany of icons.
yeah, starting him up. He's glowing, he's concentrating,
Starting.
Shield of Faith. Yeah.
Alright, and I'm just gonna swing twice.
Yeah. I actually put in a suggestion that Roll20 stop doing that, like making them so small as you go across and just do another row. But as a DM, like, no one votes for those, so. Alright, so what are you doing?
Always zoom in.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you have to do.
I might attack this one up here.
This one? Alright.
Yeah.
So you swing. Yeah. Nope, he would dodge the first one. First swing. 16 would land, though. So he is cut for 4 slashing as it hisses at you.
And that's it.
Alright. The Helmed Horror, suit of armor, is going to step forward.
Horror.
It's going to get to here. Then, sadly for it, doesn't have a ranged attack, so it's going to keep going. Move up to here. And end its turn. Okay. You would suddenly see the pillar start to move. And something that you thought was just part of the wall pops out.
Oh, God. Wait, what is that?
You haven't seen anything like this before.
What does it look like?
Oh, God.
It kind of activates and starts moving towards the group. Sadly for it, there isn't much room here. I guess
Do
it
I
can.
recognize it?
So the great thing.
You can use a Arcana to try to figure out more about it. You might recognize it though. It would be on your turn. I can give you information.
Okay.
In bonus action. But it is going to swing at Lazarus because there's no one else it can really get to right now. So it does a slam attack. 24.
That just meets.
Oh, and I think it's whispering again.
Yep.
Where is it? Wait, where did I put the token? Oh, there it is. Weird. Just was not seeing it. Alright, let me set it to not whisper. So 24 would strike you. Slam attack. Give me... okay, so you take 12 bludgeoning damage. And I guess you're automatically knocked prone. Nasty. Clank. And con save to keep your spell. Okay. So you fall prone, and it is actually going to follow up since you fell and move into your square. Ballas.
Okay. To control the snake, would that be a bonus action or an action?
It'll just, you just basically yell at it to do stuff. You could do it as a free.
Oh, wait,
It's
it
just
has its own term.
Yeah, you just do like 6 seconds, up to 6 seconds of yelling commands. It'll automatically try to attack things that are hostile to you.
Okay.
It's like an ally, basically. Unless you tell it not to.
I'm going to use steady aim
Okay.
on this guy right here. Or I forgot, that's more of just a thing to activate. And I'm going to ready my +2 arrow, and I'm going to shoot it with my short bow.
Alright, so with that shot, unfortunately, you do have a bad guy in front of you. So that would be a disadvantage. So that's going to miss. Because well, you have 2 guys. If you have an enemy near you, engaged to melee, and you've ranged attack, you have disadvantage on the shot.
Well, he said it'd be a wash.
Oh, right, it'd be a wash. But 15, no, that would not be enough. So it would just bounce off his armor. Anything else?
Maybe dropped again.
I think I'm going to bonus action.
You steady aim, so I don't think you can do another bonus action.
Okay. I forgot that's bonus action to activate. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm chilling here.
Yeah, in the future, you could always disengage, then move back and fire. But yeah, alright, so you're chilling there. The Helmed Horror is going to move forward. 30 feet. I can't really do much. I think it's going to take the dodge action for now, waiting for an opening. There is more movement as another one of these things comes out here. It's going to go 10, 20, 30, moving to here. Magnus, it's going to try to overrun you. So I need a strength check or athletics as it tries to just push past you. Yeah, so it's going to push past you. However, it does provoke an Oppie from Lazarus, who is prone, as it does so.
And I also have Sentinel, so
yeah, if you
I
hit,
might not even be able to move.
Yeah, you do have disadvantage on the attack because you're prone. So yeah, you would swing, but it would just keep moving. It would get to there and end its turn. The Iron Cobra summon is going to hiss, and it's going to snap at this thing. So it does a bite attack. I should let you roll. 14 will strike, doing 6 piercing. Unfortunately, these things are immune to poison, so it doesn't do anything else. Constructs, I mean. It can't poison each other. Magnus.
Yeesh. Okay. So... I'm going to cast a fireball in this square right here.
Okay. A fireball comes flying out.
So that should hit. That should hit all 4 of these guys. Should hit everybody except this guy that's going past me.
Go ahead and place it. Yeah.
Yeah, place it. All right. So that is here. Gain resources. Spell effects. 20 foot radius.
Ooh.
Right there.
Okay. Alright. So I'll do the snakes first. Dex save.
Also being hit.
Yep, you are being burned.
Oh shit, that's right. Lazarus is sitting there. Hold on a second.
Hold on a second. Hang on a second. Alright. Alright, go ahead, move it.
I forgot because the token is on top of it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No. Cast it on top.
Do it.
Do it.
No, it's fine.
In
He can
character,
move
Laz
it.
would probably get pissed and probably try to kill you. Don't do it. It's a bait.
Exactly. No, I'm not going to do it.
Alright, so this guy fails.
Goddamn.
Takes 22. This thing seems to take nothing from it. This thing also seems to take nothing. This thing dies because it doesn't have enough to even make half damage. And this thing, which also has magic resistance, dex save. 13 would fail, so it takes 22 as well. As, it is burned quite a bit. Anything else, Magnus?
Yes. I am going to use my bonus action to Misty Step the F out of here. That's going to be there.
Alright, so you poof 30 feet down the hallway. Or wait, 40 feet? Or is it 30 feet?
No, it's 30 feet.
Alright. So yeah, you poof over there. Anything else?
That's it.
Deska.
Deska will... Deska will take this chance to cast Bless. And she'll cast it on Lazarus, herself, and Ballas.
Alright, so you spend a first level spell as you begin concentrating. Go ahead and mark yourselves, whoever is blessed. And that is your bonus action, right?
No, that's my main action.
Oh, is bless an action?
Yes, bless is an action.
Oh, I must have been thinking of something else. Alright,
Shield of Fate.
Which one's blessed again? I have the little stickers.
it's marked on the combat master there. What the symbol is. It's like the book with the target on it. It's a little further down under the specialized marks.
She will bonus action disengage with this creature and move to here.
Yep. You'd probably have to move to here because that's difficult terrain to step where you went. It's like
move
right
to
in
where?
front. Right there.
Okay. No problem.
Oh, and get rid of the fireball. Okay, that's it for you. The Iron Cobra goes. It is going to hiss and lash out at your Cobra for biting it. 15 will strike, doing 9 points of piercing to your Cobra. The other Iron Cobra is going to hiss at Laz, who is prone, and lash out with advantage. But luckily, you throw your shield up and block. Arnis.
All right. Guess I'm going to take a poke at the lovely golem below me.
Okay, defender, go for it.
Sure.
16 would be just enough, hitting him with the first punch for 14 damage. Whap. Yeah, 23 lands another, doing 13 damage as he continues to crack. That would actually wound him.
Okay, we're going to burn a key point, though, and take 2 more shots in.
Alright, so you flurry, sending even more punches his way. 14 would miss, though. And 11 would miss.
That was totally useless.
Anything else?
That's it. I'm going to stand my ground. I'm not going to let Laz get pulverized.
Alright, Lazarus, you are prone underneath this thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna get up.
Okay, you stand.
And I guess I'm gonna move here, giving obvious to the fire bitch and the cobra bitch.
Alright, the helmed horror will swing 24.
Ooh, that matches.
Alright, so you take 9 slashing. And I need a concentration check. As you attempt to hold your spell. You just barely do.
Thank God.
Well, you had advantage, right? Don't you have a...
I don't think he has Warcaster. No.
Oh, wow. Oh, this
As a paladin, I don't think he'd have Warcaster. Alright, so yeah, that was his reaction. Oh wait, the other Cobra. Yeah, he's going to swing at you too. Nope, he would miss.
No. Okay.
Anything else?
Thinking... Yeah, I'm gonna dodge. I think that's gonna be my action.
Alright, you take the dodge action. This one is gonna pursue. 10. Ballas, he's gonna try to overrun you. I need a strength check.
Okay.
Or, sorry, not strength, athletics.
Okay.
Use the bonus action.
You got this.
Hey!
Wah, wah. So 20, 25, he's going to move to here. And he's going to swing at Arnis.
And I would attack.
Alright, so you use your reaction. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, an artist.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, nope. He would stop the attack. Arnis 17.
This is, and I gotta go, guys. It's a little after 5.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, let me do a second swing really quick, sorry. And we can end it here. So the second one would strike you for 8 slashing.
Yep. Okay, I gotta go.
Yeah, go ahead and just give me a MVP vote, and we could stop here.
Yeah, sure thing.
And yeah, we can end it here and pick up on Stone Defender's turn next week. Go ahead and give me MVP votes, everyone. I just realized it was 2.
Oh, I forgot to whisper that.
Spoiled it.
We all know who you're voting for now.
Wow, I can't believe that.
Wow.
Oh, there's lots of hatred. All right, so actually we have a did he whisper me a vote? Yeah, he did. So we have a tie between Magnus and Deska.
Oh.
So 2 of you give me a roll off.
I never win these things.
Did you win like last week?
I don't.
Oh my god.
So,
I'm telling you. Oh crap! How did you roll lower than that? Oh man.
Oh, man.
so Magnus, you are MVP. Congrats. Get that
Nice.
inspiration point. Good game, everyone. I'll I guess see you all next week.
I forgot Uncanny
sure.
Dodge was a thing for a minute.
Yeah, it can be hard to keep track of, but it is one of the more useful tools in a rogue's arsenal because you can half one of the damage hits.
Yeah.
So it helps you, give you some staying power.
Some staying alive.
Everybody.
Alright, everybody. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye bye.
Yep, happy Thanksgiving. Take care, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving to you all.
I'll be here taking some notes.
Alrighty.
Is anyone still here? Do I have someone on watching right now? Looks like I have some viewers. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Wonder if I should set this up on my other screen so I could watch it better during the games.